If you have decided to build the habit of waking up early, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make it happen. Now, you might ask me, what is there to do? Just you wake up. Technically, you're not wrong. That's correct. But a lot of us find that it doesn't work that way. I have heard this from dozens of people personally who have told me, I wanted to build the waking up early habit. I did for like 5 days or 10 days or did for a month, and then it broke down. So let's now understand what causes it to break down. In fact, most people are not even able to start. They think about it, but it just doesn't happen. On day one, they fail. So let's understand how to prevent day one failure, and let's also talk about how to be able to sustain it. All right. So let's talk about how to get started with this habit. Now, if you have been used to sleeping late and waking up late, and now one day you decide, okay, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m., trust me, it's going to be really, really hard on day one, especially if you live in a place where it's really cold outside and you're snug inside the bed covered with a nice blanket or quilt or whatever, you're very warm, and then you have to come out. It can be extremely hard. Let's break it down. When you have to wake up early or wake up at a time which is not very comfortable for you, instead of thinking of the whole waking up process as one single step, let's break it down into small steps. In fact, this is how I built the habit of waking up early long time back. All right. So here's how it worked for me. So when I had to wake up early, I would have an alarm. Let's say alarm is at 4:45 a.m. Now the alarm goes off. When the alarm goes off, first thing is I would not snooze. So I had at least trained myself to not switch off the alarm. So alarm will keep ringing. And the first step for me was one of my feet. And if I'm on the left side of the bed, my left foot has to touch the floor. So even while I'm lying down, I will not just get up and start jumping. I would just take my left foot and put it down and touch the floor. So when the left foot touches the floor, what happens? Now you feel that cold of the floor a little bit, and it breaks the grip of sleep just a little bit. Then you take the other feet and touch the floor. Now both the feet are on the floor, and at that point you feel, okay, so now you can just sit up. So you sit up and push away the blanket or the quilt or the sheet or whatever. Now you're at least sitting. Alarm, don't switch it off as yet. All right. Next step, stand up. And now you may switch off the alarm, and don't stand there, go to the washroom immediately and just splash some cold water on your face, just freshen up. Once you have done that, now the risk of going back to sleep is not zero, but it has come down dramatically. All right. So now we're doing step by step. 1 foot down, second foot down, both the feet are on floor. Then you sit up, then you get up, then you go to the washroom, and then you splash some water, freshen up, and now at least you are awake. Right? This is how I started doing this, but this itself is not enough, but this is the starting point. Now, if you do this every single day, will you be able to build the habit? Well, yes and no. There is one more catch here. What is that? What time are you sleeping? Because remember, your body requires sleep. For most of us, it's about 7 to 8 hours. Some people may need a little bit more, but usually 7 to 8 should work for most adults. Right? So, which means the next question is, when are you going to sleep? So if you're waking up at 5 a.m. and if you keep, let's say, 7 hours, you have to sleep at 10. 8 hours, you have to sleep at 9. Now, the question is 10 a.m. too early or 10 p.m. too early for you? I don't know the answer. You know the answer. All right? So that is the second part, sleeping early. Now, next question, is there something we need to do, or it's just switching off and going to sleep? It varies. Some people may be able to switch off the light and they may fall asleep in 5 minutes. I used to be like that when I was in college. Right now, I cannot. So I need some time to sort of drift into it. So one thing I would recommend is having a wind down routine. In fact, some of the world's best sleep experts, they recommend that. So which means, let's say, if you want to sleep at, say, 10 o'clock, 1 hour or maybe 1.5 hours before that, you start switching off. So switch off your laptop and phone, switch off your devices, and then for 1.5 hours, no screens, nothing which will throw the blue light at your eyes. It'll keep you awake. So no artificial, no screens. And then that time you spend reading something, a physical book or a Kindle, or maybe just spending time with your family, whatever it is. And then you gradually maybe read something and go to sleep. So you can build that habit and start training your mind to fall asleep in the evening a little bit earlier. And if you can work out both sleeping early and waking up early together as a combination, it can work. So answer is pretty straightforward. There is no magic here. But the mistake people make is they keep sleeping at 11:30 or 12 and still want to wake up early at 5, and they feel that just by sheer determination, they can manage with 5 hours of sleep. Most of us cannot do that, and it's not even worth trying. Not recommended. All right, this is how you do that. So I hope if you want to try it out, I hope this is going to help you get started, and wish you good luck. Thank you for watching. Stay in touch, and if you like this video, subscribe to this channel. I'll see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.